Dame Hodge hasn't a clue what it means to talk about deportations. Having that suitcase and being prepared to flee. My parents, both of them, were in the Warsaw Ghetto from 1940 until the repression by the Nazis of the uprising in 1943. They were deported. They were deported in Warsaw at the Umschlagplatz. If you go there now, there's a monument to the deportees. And my mother's name, Marla, and my father's name, Zacharias, they're on that monument. You haven't a clue, Ms. Hodge, Dame Hodge. You haven't a clue what you're talking about. You know the suffering? You know the death? My mother used to talk about how she walked the streets of the ghetto and there were dead bodies all around her. She lost all of her parents, both of her parents, all of her family, her sisters, her brother. They were deported. But unlike you, Dame Hodge, they weren't deported to a summer home. They were deported to a death camp. My parents ended up in Auschwitz and Majdanek and slave labor camps. Where are you going, Ms. Hodge? To Switzerland? To your chalet? And you have the gall, the brass, the audacity to compare your life with what my parents endured. You felt it was like 1930s when you got a letter from the disciplinary committee. I wonder, Dame Hodge, when you were in 6th grade and your principal called you down to his office, did it bring back memories of the Holocaust? Or maybe you got a letter from the tax office and they called you down. Did that remind you of the Holocaust? What's the point? What's the relevance? What's the pertinence of dragging in the suffering, the death, the martyrdom of what Jews endured during World War II in this context, except to cheapen and exploit the memory of Jewish suffering as you carry on a blackmail and extortion racket against Jeremy Corbyn? It's disgusting, it's revolting, and if any of the rules that are now being implemented in the Labor Party have any meaning whatsoever, if they have any content whatsoever, the first person who should be booted out of the Labor Party is Dame Hodge for trivializing the memory of the Nazi Holocaust and for making wretched, disgusting, repulsive comparisons between herself and what Jews endured during World War II. Speaking of bags and suitcases, Dame Hodge, it's time now to pack your bag, pack your suitcase, and get the hell out of the Labor Party.